Okay. Alright, so I watched both VODs side by side at the same time, the 48-minute one and my 15-minute one. Apparently I didn't shut down my computer properly, and so live split did not save. Or rather, I didn't turn off live split properly, so it did not save. But the personal best is around 50 minutes. 48 is the world record. It does look like Georgie has better times than me. Or, not time. Well, obviously he has better times. His load times are better than mine. But, the one thing I haven't been doing that he's been doing is going to the decree table a lot more often. Which is immediately taking more time because we're going to be fumbling with the UI to put on more decrees. But it means that there's less, there's going to be less dangerous districts, which will put you in loading screen more often. Or less often if you do go to the decree table more often. Which for me is going to be very, very important. But I've been hesitant to do that because I've been relying so much on spleen and maw for cabbage hunts, because I know exactly where the cabbages are on that map, and the Shabnak has also been pretty reliable there. So I'm kind of afraid to start looking for cabbages in other districts. But that said, Spleen Maw is not a good cabbage hunt location. I just go there because it's right there, and I'm familiar with it. So, yeah. Oh, one other thing I wanted to try was to turn down all the graphics. Now, typically this should only really change our FPS. This should really only fuck with our frames per second, not load times, but it's worth a try. Oh my god, look. No, I refuse. Let's bring up resolution scale at least. Oh my god. Game is capped at 60 frames, which is so no matter what I'm doing, this mission is probably that useful. No, instantly. You want to see it again? Maybe we should just do it just for science. I can't do that. At least not for the first run. Maybe on the second. Maybe on the second run. How about halfway? That's... This I can deal with. That I can deal with.
I'm Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine.
There kinda isn't. It's mostly just me and
all my life I've been studying death, the greatest boundary holding humanity back.
He has the current world record for all the for all the categories. I just like a month ago, I beat his true death percent, and been holding off on it because I also haven't like beaten the game at the time. But now that I beat the fiasco percent, I've just been running fiasco percent. Ah, fuck, of course. I forgot how this works. Yeah, world record is 48 minutes and I think 50 seconds? Something high in the seconds. Just under 49 minutes. And I am at 50 something. And I keep getting distracted because I have ADHD, I guess. Jeez. I mistimed that. I talked to the sweeper just to get a tiny bit of mania. But it does mean that I have to fuck around with the inventory and use a apathy potion just before talking to the kid. And the UI will fuck you up. First try.
Dull.
But I've been running Pathologic 3 since quarantine, really. Or the first demo, rather. Nobody else was running quarantine, but I remember finding a whole bunch of glitches in quarantine that are still available here. When the demo came out, I ran it, but there's like 1 or 2 other people who were running the demo as well, and their times were just much better than mine. And at that point, I had other things going on. Oh yeah, I've been I've been the one doing most of the public exploration for the debugs.
They'll go to any length, Chief, but our lengths are longer.
It was me and like a whole bunch of this group of disconnected people, all exploring the debugs, looking for secrets and data mining stuff.
Enough.
And it's fun to see like how much the game has grown since the demos and like been developed. What has changed, what has not, what has been left, what has been like fully deleted, and what has been like left in the debugs. There is an entire beta version of the Backbone, I think it's called, the town hall
promises about Tate.
that's unused. They were thinking about completely redesigning that district. And it's still there. It's just underneath the...
My hands are back.
I feel like I always fuck up with the inventory there. Way too many button presses. That throw. Okay. I am not sure what was going on with that throw, but I'll take it. What is going on with that throw? That was weird. There was like multiple matchstick arcs there. Did I do something weird? That was super weird. There's another backbone underneath the backbone. Yeah. Or what's it called? The district that the town hall is in. I'm pretty sure it's the backbone. But I could be wrong. Backbone might be the Rod district instead, but whatever. Why am I so low on mania here? Fuck. If you stick around till the end of this run, whether the very end or if I fuck up and have to restart, I'll show you.
Halt death and put your hands up!
I'm gonna need some apathy drugs. Unless I hit that swing, but that's fine.
Earth is the least.
Yeah, this is a lot.
Why would it matter?
Put my trust.
I watched Ruby Codex play This Not Stop when it first came out. Cool. Were they enjoying it? Did they know anything about Pathologic going in? I do not know that streamer. Why aren't you running? Why aren't you running?
What if I?
I've used all my mania stuff already, and it's not great psyche management.
It was quiet in Thanatica.
Alright, hell yeah. Because Pathologic 3 is fucking weird.
Simon.
Pathologic, for those who never played. Oh, where
There's no I've lost myself.
it was like the super long form, like they were doing the plot beats of Pathologic 1, but in like a narrative way, like not really like reading into it, but just like retelling it like a story. Yeah, I know that. When is episode 3 coming out? Because all I remember was they ended that project at the plot beat in Pathologic 1 where Daniel gets the heart from the dancer.
Their answer is in mirrors.
The horror specs, and they just left the story at that plot beat, and I'm like, what the fuck? How can you just leave us at that crazy twist?
It was.
Seconds? Where did I fuck up? I have really bad second. That's fine. It's practice run. Yeah, it's back on strike 9, just already doing so much. What do I usually do? Do I usually take coffee beans in there instead? It's crazy. They finished the Bachelor arc completely? Oh, then for whatever reason YouTube algorithm has just not been showing me them. I think I left like one. I did not do that right. I did leave like one kind of a bad comment on one of their videos. Just kind of making fun of theater kids and their need for really obnoxious intros, because they did have some really obnoxious intros. But no.
I don't like this.
Their video, the first few videos on Bachelor helped me get into it. Or get into the first game at least. But what got me to actually play P1 was actually another video, like a joke video. I hear it, there it is. I forget who it was. This girl made an OSHA video on Pathologic 1 buildings and talked about like the lack of handrails everywhere, but like just put a focus on all the big buildings and how the architecture is designed and stuff. And I was like, I thought that was really Now, I mean, H-Bomb Guy is obviously like how I know about it, but H-Bomb Guy is how I got Pathologic 2, really. Come on. Come on.
And I wanted to fight death.
Need to be better about that. Can I use a strike 9 here? I'll use a strike 9 here. I think that's a mistake, but I'll do it. I forget what it's called. It's, I'll have to like track it down.
What a laugh.
Okay, Andre still talks to me, that's nice.
I guess it's best when you see.
Besides actually doing the routing for like what quests you need to do, and like what Chapnaks you need to hunt, the hardest part of this run is the psyche management. Sometimes it's very consistent, but not consistent enough.
I can't take
The lines on your palm lead.
Learning when to take some items, when to not, when is it too much of a risk. Even like button mashing. Button mash, you have to like button mash different ways during different conversations. Sometimes so you can complete quests correctly, sometimes so you can get a decent psyche bonuses. Like right here with Artemy, I have to spam one to get him to join the hospital. But these other ones doesn't matter. But if I do them in a particular order, I will have too much mania and I can't talk to the other ones, so I can talk to them in a particular order. Let's just get the silver bullet now. I'm feeling frisky. Ian Happy started using a mouse add-on so he could bind scroll wheel to or bind E to the scroll wheel. And I'm at a point where I might need to do that as well. Okay, what is we gotta do? We gotta do Shabnak hunts, and we gotta do hospital, and then return to hospital. This is day 3 shabby, so I can just do it normal. Hurt her. You hear her. There you are. Okay, we gotta go to hospital now.
The wo-
Gotta talk to Sabrov. No, this is the soundtrack for Warhammer Mechanicus. I do really like the soundtrack for Path of 3, but I've listened to it so much already.
Well,
So I've been switching it up, which is probably taking a hit to my computer, RAM or SSD or something. But whatever. I do have to say, it feels like loading times are faster with lowered graphics, but that might be just placebo. That was that's it for day 3. And when we go on day 4. Yeah, there's a Warhammer video games are kind of hit or miss. Warhammer Mechanicus is really solid. If you like XCOM, it's that kind of like tactics game. It's a really solid one. I don't think I need that. I think I need this. And we should fuck with no. We should fuck around with adding more decrees and stuff. That was very slow of me though. This is day 4. Kids, Alaska, I gotta talk to Grace. Guess me how to stand. That psyche boost. Keep my items. We gotta save Ruben. Excuse me. We gotta save Grief. Shabnak. And
Вот сюда. Слышь,
Easier than I thought.
Shabnak and hospital.
There once...
Every creek. Like a gunshot.
Okay, is this too much mania to talk to Ruben? It might be. I hope it's not. Cool. Yeah, Mechanicus has a fantastic soundtrack. I absolutely recommend it. I'm going way too fast. Gotta wait. Okay.
What the hell?
Very good. It's not bad at all. It's not the perfect spot, but Skinner's is honestly a really good cabbage location. Cabbage spawn location. Especially from the south entrance. Ma'am, go away. Thank you. Okay, we are going hospital. Yeah, when you first see grief there,
I won't touch you, so don't touch.
very important to recruit.
There's no shame in
that. If you don't, the hospital
Lundy.
gets shut down early.
Wherever a
Okay. We gotta do this. Actually, have to talk to them this time. Okay, Luda, you are anemic. Bench, you are burn fever. Villa, you are Nephilim. Marcus. Could be better. Could be a lot better. Come on. What is left to do today? It's just Shabnakon, right? Okay, I fucking hate that. That's from Protection of Shabnak, like crowd. And they always fuck me up. They're always in the most inopportune location. Pixels at the low resolution I got. Shabnak, where are you? Baby, come back. Okay, not the fastest, but I'll take it. Where the fuck am I? Yeah, not the fastest at all. I got lost there. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot about the kid quest. One of the decrees that we need in order to get to day 12 or earlier is appeasing the king, which is a very, very, as far as game mechanics go, a very overpowered decree. And it's at the end of a very long, not even at the end. It's like near the middle of the escape quest line. Fucking, why do I have so little minion now?
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
And we need a whole bunch of characters. We need to have talked to a whole bunch of, like a whole string of NPCs, including all of Artemis' questline. Done in order to get that that decree idea. Like, okay, we get it specifically from talking to Artemis at the bar. After talking to the Odong with the hat. Okay, now we're done. I am not saving any time on this day. We are absolutely gonna be losing time. Boom.
You're too high strung.
So obviously we need Artemis alive and not in jail. We need Grief alive because he's the one who actually does the escape quest. Right, I need to pick up the diagnoses. Sorry, thank you. And I need to test the organ. That's right, we need to test all the organs that Artemis gives us in order to get him to not get killed by the Inquisitor. In order to know that the Odong is where he's at, we also have to talk to Yulia on day 3. In order to talk to Yulia on day 3, or to even know that she exists and be able to like enter her home or whatever, we need to first go to the cathedral on day 3 and talk to the keeper twice. Alright, this is day 5, so double Shabnak, let's go. So we do need matchsticks.
This town has gone mad.
Wonder if we have taken a second to put on a protocol decree. Would this be a open district instead? I had so much mania before. Where did it go? Okay, thankfully, this is like the best possible cabbage on this map. Okay, let us do the hospital now, maybe?
Without luck, you...
Yeah, we have to do like all of fucking Artemis' quests. It's so fucking annoying. Him and Ruben. Ruben we need for the
This plague only
decree, because 2 of the Octoid has stone skin. Bobak has burning fever. Sharp has consumption. We need orderlies because 2 of the vaccine decrees are locked behind needing way too many orderlies, like way more than we start off with. So we need to do the entirety of Ruben's story,
As if things are animated.
so we can even equip the protocols. Okay, let's get the silver bullet now. Okay. Okay, now we gotta do Shabnagha, Ruben, Nara. I think that's it for day 5. I only have 1 health potion?
I will
What the
kill
fuck?
you, Death.
Oh, I didn't loot the items from the start of the Stillwater. Okay, there's 1 of them. Okay, are you the real one? You are not.
Tubman could see me now. They wouldn't have to resort to slander.
Do I just ignore it and move on? I think I ignore it and move on. That sucks. Okay, we are not beating any records this run. Sucks. I could keep dicking around in that district and
No honest
wait
man.
until I run into the second one. And then, while the green one is still on fire, and it's safe to shoot the real one, get the real one. I could also just keep reloading the same infected district over and over again to try and get the real one to be the hunter.
Words too.
Or I can fuck off, do more quests, and try hunting her again here. Yeah, but the whole point, the biggest time loss is having to do the loadings over and over again. So if I can do it in just one loading screen and in one like convenient attempt, then I'm solid. If I have to like
not hear this.
do what I'm doing now and just keep running around, it's not great. I'm kind of looking for healing items too, which is not helping me
The
here.
town dribbles.
Yeah, no. Yeah, sure, save it. What am I doing? Oh, let me show you that, the debug maps. These are all of the maps in the game. Actually more than in the game, because there are some maps here that are not in the game. Like Far House. And we actually even have the Termitary here. Termitnik. A lot of these, not a lot, some of these are direct ports from Pathologic 2. Like this. This is the Termitary directly taken from Pathologic 2. And we can see that, here I'll increase the graphics. We can see that the lighting isn't working perfectly in the Pathologic 3 lighting engine anymore. And obviously there's no collision because we fell through the ground as soon as we spawned in. One curious thing about this version is over here where we go to what's her name, Taya's room. It is closed and there's double doors over here too, and on the inside it's barred. To me, that's new. I don't think that was like that in Pathologic 2. Let's unpause time. There's a few, is it Polygon? I think it's Polygon. Yeah, there's a few debug test rooms, like this one here. With like all these kids here. And it's a whole little mock-up of the town. And over here there's even more stuff. In fact, there's an NPC all the way up here for some reason. There's even a fun wheelbarrow over there. Also for some reason. I think there's like a mug in here too, isn't there? Where is it? There it is. We can... It says it's tractable. Krushka. Yeah, it's pretty wild. There are distant wheelbarrows in a lot of maps, actually. You oftentimes can't see them. You have to, like, get a mod to turn off the fog. But a number of maps, of the district maps, just have a floating wheelbarrow in the distance. Nobody knows why. What else can I show you? Oh, let me show you the Kryptovka. Kryptovka, let me show you the first normal Kryptovka. Kryptovka is, I forget what's called in English. Backbone. Yeah, it is the backbone. Alright, so this is the regular backbone, right? It's the town hall district. There exists. We go over here and love this hub, Kryptovka region test. Check it out. It's still the same backbone, even like the map is not updated to this version of the backbone, but how fucking cool is this? Hold on, I'm gonna turn on debug move. So like, alright, so this would be the entrance from the guts. You're coming in from like Olgimski's house, coming in here, and you'll be greeted by these two double arches. I'm gonna turn off Psyche. Unfortunately, the only version of this map that's available is the infected version, or at least to my knowledge. So everything has a green tint on it, and there's like tornadoes or whatever, but still. We got some placeholder fonts for all the signs. It's like a full-on like town square over here now. They switched up some of these pathways here. There's now like an alleyway here. Like this is all the same going up to the theater, but over here there's a little alleyway, which is really fucking nice. I really like this alleyway. Over on the northwest side, it's also way more urban. On the northwest side, we have this playground area. We have what I think is meant to be an infected cloud there. None of this playground equipment is geared to work. Honestly, this is the first time, I guess, all the other times I'm here, I've got no fog turned on. This time I do have fog on, and I think that's why the pink fog is visible. This is the first time seeing the pink fog. It was not like that last time I was here. Very cool. The other thing that's different up here is obviously this whole eastern area, all the buildings are moved around a bit. Like there's an arc there. You have to like do this L shape over in order to get to that exit going to where Yulia lives. But over here, by the Stairway to Heaven, at the very top, there's a rifle up here. In the full game, there's a little like cow skull here, and this is where we first meet the Rat Prophet in P3. But in this version of the game, it's like a little sniper nest. I guess when the military comes in, they use this as a little watchtower, kick the kids out. And like, these bulls, man, like, what is going on with these bulls? Like, are they meant to be statues and Daniel's just going crazy so they're like alive? Oh, or are they doing the Skyrim thing where like the idea is that they're statues, but instead of like building like an asset that's just a bull, like an object in a bull, they just have a NPC bull that they freeze their animation in place, and that's just a statue. That's probably exactly what's going on with them. That's probably exactly what's going on with them. And right now this is just their default animation, and there's no scripting anymore to tell him to like freeze. So they're just playing their default grazing animation. I think that's what's going on with them. None of the buildings are interactable. There's nothing inside them. At least that I know of. I think we do see the polyhedron out there, but I guarantee you, a funny thing about Pathologic 3 is in most of the maps that have the polyhedron visible in like the distance, they're actually using the Pathologic 2 polyhedron. I have to turn off the fog in order to show that off. Let's see, what else can I show off here? The main menu is pretty fun too. This room is all dark or whatever, but like over here, we got some secrets. Like this is not visible anywhere. Like this is, they just put that there, just to have, and it's very pretty. In the game proper, this is not here either. Like there's like a different thing here. Office of that 1 or torque left. No, that's actually, you probably know more about like the story than I do at this point. I just know the debugs. If we go to Stillwater, there's a guy who's like the architect of the cathedral. Is it just slow? Yeah, it's just slow. Yeah, the paper baccio. Yeah, like this room here. Yeah, and then normally, like, big giant paper bowl is in there. But this is the in-game map. Do they do anything with this room? The room in between these two? Because it's always just kind of empty. In my mind, this is Eva's room. That they just never furnished. How many rooms does the Stillwater have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 if we're including the little vestibule area. I love the look of the new Stillwater. It just looks like, you know those like clicker adventure games from like the 90s, like Myst, or actually not even clicker adventure games, like games that have like pre-rendered backgrounds that you move your characters through. This is what that looks like to me. Like this looks like a still image that's pre-rendered with like an NPC running past it. It's really fucking cool. I really like it. On that note, where's Victor? Victor's room, up here, especially, the view from up here is so fucking cool, with the dust particle effect going on. I fucking love it. Look at that. Like, this looks like a Resident Evil level. And obviously, spoilers in the Simon room. Too bright to lift. But what about the library in the Resident Evil? Resident Evil 1 was very like colorful. Probably weren't trying to, but hey. What else we got? Limbo is just a test map. We got a bunch of psyche items here.
Tired of this noise.
There is... Oh, acid suit. I can shut off the acid suit. Let's set the time to daytime. Oh my god. Fucking sun. Ow. Yeah, check it out. This is... this is the acid suit. We got all the fucking portraits. We got Danko with and without hair. We got Yako. We got this lady. We got that other lady. We got some paintings that are darkened. There's like an NPC lighting test area over here. Oh, whoa, I don't think I've ever noticed you here. That's crazy. How long has she been there? They've got all of the building models here, as well as some extra ones. Check out these guys. These are actually seen in the background of one of the ending cutscenes. The flickering is happening because of some of my graphic settings. Yeah, it's a little better. Is it, or is that? I wonder what that flickering is happening from specifically. But I know it's in the graphics setting. I really like these fucking buildings. They're kind of low resolution, and they're not to the same scale that the actual Pathologic 2 buildings are. But I wanna see this town. This town is cool. This reminds me a lot of like the architecture in Patho 1, actually. Yeah, this game is cool. One janky thing I can do is if I go to some particular maps and specifically the location debug from here to another one. So this is Friptovka, so let's go to Friptovka so we don't fall through the floor. We can trick the game into loading in all of the invisible assets. So like anytime we turn on a decree or like there's like an event going on or like this wagon that we unlock, technically that's always there. It's just not activated, it's just invisible. And we can trick the game into loading them in for us. There's like sound sources that don't have any sources. Lots of dead bodies. There's the rat catcher decree. Brings up all these wheelbarrows of rats. And there's some placeholder thought text that doesn't go away for some reason. Trying to think if there's anything in Town Hall. What's it called? Government building? It's just called Government building. Government. Ah, there we go. Did he come back? Am I moving? I can't tell. Whatever. Okay. There we go. So when like quarantine and the demo were coming out, I was extensively exploring all of this stuff. Because we didn't have all of this available to us, but we had a good amount of it. one thing that's not here, strangely, that was in the demos is Anna's house, which is very strange. Like, they included a bunch of other maps that are clearly not in the game, like Var House. Like this is the Var's house in Pathologic 2, just without I don't know why it's not working. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, this is normal movement. Yeah, this is the Pathologic 2 Var house where you sell your organs. Just copy and paste it into Pathologic 3 with all the broken lighting and stuff. This is obviously not in the full game, but for some reason it's here. But they took out Anna's house. If you were ever wondering why Pathologic 3 is the size that it is when compared to Pathologic 2, it might be because of a lot of these things. I'm gonna re-close Pathologic 3 and reopen it. And what time is it? 8. I have time to do like one more good run of this speed run, so let me get that done. Okay, is that it? Yeah, we're in. Importantly, gotta turn off debug move, because that's cheating. Yeah. Oh, is this not... There we go. What is the button for global hotkeys? What did I write that down as? Toggle hotkeys. Minus? Yeah, it was minus.
I am Daniel Denka. The clock's hand comes to a standstill.
Is this the super long version of the song? Because I feel like it's been looping for a little bit now. Fucking seizure warning on that. God damn.
You asked for it, you got it, Chief. You have too much of a spine.
Yeah. Bad escape. I don't know why I keep pressing escape on that sometimes. It's like the wrong button to press.
If
Enough. Folders.
You know, I found a 56-minute long video for Warhammer. That sounds about right.
I would like to know Maria better.
Better.
These reins chafe my hands.
Chafy hands. Alright, I need matchstick, tobacco, healing. Okay.
You can't look straight.
There'll be an opportunity where Daniel is shooting himself where I could change the music. I'll do that then. Oh, is that where I'm getting all the apathy from? Am I not spamming this conversation good enough? Like in the wrong way? It might be. I think if I spam one, it gives me a tiny bit. Yeah, this is a 37-minute version of the song. I'm skipping that. Ran out of time there, Mud.
What the hell?
I gotta change this song because YouTube might flag this.
Did you see anything strange?
Slower.
I'll take you to...
I'm listening.
The town dribbles.
Simon.
Okay.
There's no point. I've lost myself in the whole town.
Okay. I want... Yeah, that's fine. At least for now. I've just been calling
Stop staring at
Dark Wave, not Dark Wave, Dark Wave or whatever the fuck,
one
whatever this
coffee.
is, to be
1,000 fragments
New
of
Wave Revival.
Dankowski.
I think that is descriptive enough.
Oh.
What are categories in here? Okay, we do need to hit this guy. It's very important that we have 2 bits of morphine.
Every creak, like a gunshot.
I have to like stop and look back, because if I leave the that building
Forgot
too
that there's
fast,
so much.
then the keyboard just does not have the correct dialogue for us. You have to wait until the chain animation starts. I button mashed the wrong button. Fuck. Come on. Yeah, please.
I will kill you, death.
Oh, come on, Cabbage, where the fuck are you? You're at the fucking last fucking place, aren't you? Last, really fucking bad, aren't you? Ma'am, you're supposed to reset your animation when I do that.
Вот сюда. Идите. Беги. Какие Доктор, прости.
Satisfied, Denkovsky.
Thankfully, we can kill them with a body shot. That's to reload a bullet for grief. Very important. Because if I don't, then I don't have a bullet to say grief on the next day cycle. Because Patho 3 timey-wimey rules are...
How's my
really
brother?
fun. Okay, Lympho.
Oh, I would have let my...
Let's forget that I have to talk to my second son. Thank you for cooperating, Yulia. If you, Yulia specifically, you need pretty low mania in order to talk to her. Sometimes one morphine is not enough. Okay.
My poor town.
What? Nope.
So,
Not so. Sure.
I just want to finish one run. It doesn't have to be record-breaking. Okay, Shevnik, Hunt, and then Hospital, and then Town Hall. Yeah, one thing about this game is that I did not hear. It's nothing's consistent. Like Shabnak spawn point. For the speed run, we have to like actively improvise, especially for Mania.
Well,
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I'm happy with the game being a janky mess. I don't think it'd be a Pathologic game if it's not a janky mess. Like, even Pathologic 2. Right now we're having like a little like renaissance for Pathologic 2 where people are like praising it and whatever, and rightly so. But like, people forget how when that game came out, just the amount of backlash to it, and just the amount of like unplayability and a lot of glitches and stuff. Like there are some really bad load times, especially on console. Day 4, I need to do decrease stuff. Let's, no, not curfew. First attempt, I need extra Shevnak. It's fine. Day 4, I need to talk to Laska.
Can I?
So I can't use Strike 9, which she's also another character that doesn't talk to us with too high mania. What am I doing? Save Grief. Save Ruben.
Something in me went silent.
Neither.
It improved a lot with patches, but even on PC, it's had a lot of really bad load times, especially when entering and exiting buildings. or even like regions. It's anytime you open your inventory, it took a second for icons to pop in. Like silly things like that. With Pathologic 3, they between the demos and the release, we can also like see them trying to make sure they don't repeat the same loading issues. To wait.
And how can you explain this?
In quarantine,
You can't.
the fog that we're seeing outside and stuff would also be around in indoor sections. Obviously, it's indoors, so there's not any fog really, but there is some, and it actually looks really, really pretty because it gave you these really fantastic god rays when coming from like, lady, please respawn. Holy shit! That was fucking close. Whenever it's like golden hour, with the sunlight beaming in through the windows, it would hit the fog just right to have these really incredible god rays. And one of the things they removed
The sweet tabby I chose had no fur and
frame rates and stuff was that.
I wish I could sit.
I wonder
Get
if there's a way to mod that back in. There might be.
It might not.
Another thing that they changed between the demos and the release is
I can't take it anymore.
NPC spawn distances. So NPCs are Yuta is anemic. I gotta focus for a second. God. Wow. Wow, Vlad. Fucking, I'm so fucking bad. Why is my mania so fucking bad? The fuck? One of the things they changed between quarantine and the release is NPC spawn distances. If you play through P3, you'll notice that, especially in like areas that have long distances and like straightaways in the district, you'll see NPCs pop in the distance. It's kind of distracting actually. And if you look closely, you'll actually even see some characters really, really far away in T-pose or A-pose because their animations are not turned on until the player gets closer. That's not how it was in quarantine. Fucking, I got lost, distracted. Murky, get down from there.
Your fingers.
That's a thing they specifically done for release to try and improve frame rates.
Screeching.
And you'll see people like in reviews complaining about the pop-in and the characters and stuff, and like it kind of feels sad that that was a decision that was made. I forgot to go home and load the silver bullet, so I have to do that now. Well, after this. Yeah, quarantine had a really bad frame drops during the infected district. It was bad. I don't know what they did to improve infected districts specifically, but they did. Whatever they did worked. The other stuff I want to say was not necessary, but I'm just one person with one computer. I got a Shabnik hunt now. Blur was another thing that was just out of control. Where are you? You're on that side. That's fucking weird. I should enter from the north, because I feel like the spawn rates for her, if you enter from the north, are a lot more reliable. What happens day 5? Nara. Excuse me, guys. Gotta save Ruben today, apparently. I'm not safe. I gotta talk to him.
I don't like this.
Sucks. Okay, could be a lot worse. I'm tempted to just do the Shabnik hunts right now, but then do the day plus. Yeah, let's just do that. Because today is the Nara quest, and stop by and Ruben. And the hospital, I guess. Come on.
You've got Dankowski.
Okay. Are you guys gonna cooperate? You are a runner. Or are you? No?
This is all staged.
Fake one?
A farce. I'm assuming.
That's the real one? Or it should be. I'm gonna be very sad if it's not. Okay, good. I've had that happen where I burned the green fake one. Found another one, but by the time I found that one, I didn't realize that the green one already burnt out, and so the one I found was actually
Do
the
not
green
refashion that.
one all over again, and I
Don't you
wasted
think-
a whole bullet, which is like
Could be this.
entire day just down the drain. Octuo is still in skin. Bullock. Burning. Sharp consumption. I like that it doesn't matter too much if I fuck up the pathing a little bit on the way back, because I still have to wait for the UI text bubble to go away before I leave. What? This is not the path I thought I was going. One extra loading screen, that's not good. I wonder
Some
if
folks
the reason
are
you
a
didn't see
cut.
the green flames was because of the frame rate. Because I'm playing at 60 frames pretty consistently right now. And, but the stream is in like 24 or 20, whatever. So that might be part of it. Come on.
And
Okay, that should be it for the day. Just gotta go home. Test the organ, take the diagnostics, and sleep.
А в мені темнота, і між цими двома вся дорога життя.
Conveniently, God damn it. Forgot to open the door. Conveniently, Nara's heart sets the time forward 1 hour. And the decrees come in, or the diagnostics come in at 1800. So we're like, the timing is just perfect for that. I mean, honestly, same. Isn't that something we can all relate to? Just like the pop-ups in real life, just coming in and just fucking up all of our bullshit. Oh fuck, I can't do any of that because I need orderlies. Day 5, I need to talk to Cat.
Shabanath.
Sprint. Dang, go sprint.
I'd rather not hear this.
Yeah, I don't think we're breaking any records today. Why is his... Is it just because he put on more protection from Shabnaks and stuff? I guess he also uses time stop.
This town has gone mad.
I should have used that, the, like, water thing when I saw it, because this is pretty low mania. And really bad cabbage.
I could use some quiet.
Fuck. Really bad cabbage. Really bad cabbage. It was literally the worst cabbage. That's his second time in this run where he got the worst cabbage. On impulse, I went to the hospital first. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Yako, go back to work. I might steal some,
Where the wind...
Hardiman. This is day 6. Ink. Burdock has influenza. Reese has foot typhoid, I believe. Step gastro, never mind. Gannett has foot typhoid. Hardman has. That's it. That's the only mania in there? What the fuck? Yeah, this run is fuck.
You're too high strung.
Let's go get the fucking boy. This is not the usual thing I do. 'Cause I don't have a silver bullet yet.
Everything's so vibrant.
Come on.
You look
Okay, that gave me some mania. That's nice. No, it's training orderly stuff. I need silver bullet. I need Shabmak hunt. I need Artemis school. I wish a lot of voice acting had more direction. There's a couple of places where I think they missed. Yako's voice acting, I don't think is very good. Where am I going? The new Artemis voice acting, I was not a big fan of. There's even with the new Daniel voice, he mispronounces some words, or like not mispronounces, but like he says steppy instead of step in one. That's in one line, which actually should be pretty easy to mod out.
The sleep of reason produces monsters.
Come on, Shabby, where are you? Okay, that's one. Come on, baby. Are you not Chaser? I'm just fucking wasting time. Are you just stuck? Is she just stuck? Can I teleport her?
It's afraid of fire itself.
That was very fucking slow. I'm not happy about that. I've been seeing weird glitches pretty regularly. They're all like different. One of them was, I had a Shabnak that was just completely frozen, not moving or anything.
Meow.
Meow. That's disinfection done. Do I still have morphine for Murky? I do. Is that too high mania for Murky? It's pretty high mania. Yeah, I had an instance where the Shabnak was just not moving.
And I will get it done.
And it was like one of the larger regions too, and I had to like walk all the way around, like do a full loop of the entire district before finding her.
My poor town, torn apart.
Okay, we did hospital, we did Ruben, we did the Shabnak hunts, we did Artemy. We are done today. We gotta wait for 1800. Day 6, I can sleep for 2 hours in the morning. I have to remember that. We're still on time-ish with my last run. Or my last full run. Which is nice. No, not really. I guess 30 seconds behind. It's pretty bad. I need, what's it called? Where is it? Orderlies. Day 5. I'm already seeing a fuck up. I don't have... I never collected day 4. I never collected day 4. God damn it. The protocol's from day 4. I could maybe get away by using disinfection instead. But that's not good. That's not good. That might be the run. Alright, we'll see how far we get. Day 4. Day 4 is the kids. It's the first hospital. Did I not collect it? Maybe I misclicked on one of the diagnostics.
Why do they...
Restraint.
I can sleep for 3 hours. So.
Why so jittery, Dankovsky?
Today,
Okay, Artemy, I need to not fuck up in our conversation.
what?
I have too much mania apparently, but it's okay. I have items this time. So it took a second to collect them.
Sophie.
And not a death.
Okay, day 7, what are we doing? We are doing hospital. We do not need to hunt for Shatback. We are doing hospital and we are doing grief. I have 2 bullets left. That's not great.
Where the wind...
Amelia, day 7, has Bukowski's. 2T has Ink Syndrome. Fuck. I need to be better about that. Martin has measles. Oh, yeah. decree table is all fucked up. Can I go around? I can.
Wisdom.
Thankfully, we can talk to Binomial. I thought you had done that one. Was it Yashka? Who's Yashka? Do I not have Mania? Goddamn. Alright, here is where we get
Never alone. Things everywhere.
all those quests. Is just for this moment here. Oh, Yakov.
Words too break.
No, I did. I just did at the hospital. Or just near, or just narrating what I'm saying. Yashka's a very good. Okay, I'm gonna start going that. We are done. Yeah, we're done. It is. I am gonna kill some time. Come on, give me 1800, please. Okay, good, thank you. I don't know if that's actually faster or slower than just going upstairs and then going back stairs, but we did it this way. It's fine. Okay, this was day 8. No, it was day 7. Day 8, we can sleep in.
The broken ones don't lie.
Because now we're just doing hospital and sleep. There's no more quests.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
That was our last bullet.
Don't be Isidore Brura.
Him twice. Astrid, day 8. Jesus. Bro. Step dryness. Toffee. Tuliria. Special acceptance.
Every creak, like a gunshot.
That's the fastest I've done that.
In every shard, a new me. You're too high strung.
We have no more bullets. I did not take the time to reload. So we're gonna get hit by this tornado. Oh dude, don't die.
What's going on with my nerves?
She is.
Fortunately, this is not the last hospital visit. Very Stark has hepatitis, Patchwork has measles, Sahmat has tiring syndrome, Sergeant John is anemic.
As if things are animated.
Okay, we need to fuck with the decree tables, because I don't think day 10 is available right now. I wish this was better. I wish this was faster. I wish there was a fast way of doing this. But that is the fastest I can do that. Day 10, we gotta sleep to exactly 1800 because there's the patient at the hospital doesn't spawn in there until then.
Tired of this noise.
This house was built.
Of course, Eva interrupts us on day 10. I'm sure she has something important to say,
I
but
could
that's
use
okay.
some quiet.
Sure, it's fine. Sure, I'll see her tomorrow. I should hit that.
I'd rather not hear this.
Actually, maybe I shouldn't because I think I can't talk to Yako without with too high mania. Yeah, I think I know that.
Freeze frame.
Okay, so Yako, Serpent. Kira has a copy. Yes. No, we have such low mania, no.
Boiling, cracking, screeching. Living.
Yeah, sure. Yo, Yako's climax on like day 11, it was fucking cool. I like his climax. We gotta fuck with this. Alright, can we can we do it with Protocol 10? Oh, it's just at 100. Can we do it? Can we do it? Or do I have to go back in time? I did not think we could. Missing the day 4 vaccine. I didn't think we had it. Massive. Alright, we're not beating our
My path.
our record or anything like that, but that's fine. We finished the run. Yeah, 53. We're just under 53. Get fucking get them. That's right. It was based off one of the dev team members. What? Oh, that's cool. I should, I know some Russian. I should try and, like, watch some of the, interviews. That'd be fun. Do we know which one? Do you remember their name? Can we find them on here? No idea which one. There was a dev member who popped into Ruby's chat. Oh, very cool. Oh, like oh, it was revealed in a chat for a streamer. Fuck yeah, that's cool. What times? It is 9:40. It's pretty much bedtime, at least for me. Yeah, we did a run. What happens if I cheat my way out of this room? Because I know what happens if I cheat outside of day 12, but right now there's not any day, right? Let me try. Let's just go to, let's just go slow. No, this will be in the center of the room, right? So this gotta be, this should be somewhere that's in the center of the map. I could try Maw, but which Maw should we try? Also, would we spawn underneath the map in that case? What is Maw called in Russian? Should be the one with 2 names. Utroba is guts. Zavodia, I think, is the Shurlopochka. Why is it day 2 through 11? What's day 12 version of it called? Do we fall to the map? There are NPCs here. We do not have a UI. Why don't we have a UI? Is it just because it's the mirror room state? What day does it think it is? Hold on, let's turn on some HUD stuff. Or rather, that was turning them off. Okay, it thinks it's day 12. It does think it's day 12. Yeah, we can debug if we load one of the maps while in a game state. For instance, day 12, we can pretty much fast travel to any map while retaining the game state. I can actually, yeah, it's day 12. I can actually travel to like something like the cathedral and cheat my way into getting one of the other endings. What do you want? I was gonna ask you. What do you want? What's the word around town? Yeah, this is just from me speedrunning and never talking to any of the locals.
It was quiet.
Now that we're outside of the of Stillwater, can I fast travel? Should be able to just fast travel normally. Does the theater have unused rooms? No. We they don't really take advantage of the theater. There's we only really go upstairs once for that one fireworks quest. But I mean, I can show you. Who's alive here? Let's turn on debug. I'm tired of walking everywhere so slowly. Okay, Artemy's still alive. Where's Mishka's here, but where's there he is. Yeah, oh, everybody's alive. Can I go to the theater at the end of on day 12? Let's find out. No, it's locked. That's not gonna stop me. Theater. Let's do. It's probably gonna be a day 1 through 3, right? Alright, so this is the 1 through 3 version. This is what it looks like. Sadly, this is all that there is. There is a back room here, but I don't think we do anything here. In the full game. There's some reused assets from Pathologic 2. That's fine. Load location debug theater 2.3. Or I guess hospital 1. One of the more subtle changes is like over the course of the game, the hospital gets more and more busy. There's functioning loot tables on day 12, that's crazy. Theater 1, Hospital 1, Hospital 2. And then hospital 3. There's even more beds. Oh, you know what I can show you? Let me turn off the fog. No more fog. One of the mods I use, Better Decree menu, has really slow patching times. There it is. But it adds a whole bunch of icons for the decree table. And I helped on it, and I think we did a really good job on it. It's I'm kind of never going back. All right, I turned off the fog. There is no more fog. So I can show off things like all the maps, all the outdoor maps. All right, this is the asset zoo. We were here before, but this time there is no fog. We can close that, save that, it's fine. Why isn't my thing working? Okay, that time it's working. Weird. But, you know... Alright, where is slow? Most slow. EVA region. Alright, so this is still water without any fog, and we can see that it's all just a big old square. Let me fuck around with the graphics real quick. Let's just turn on all the graphics back up. Except for upscaling. Fuck up upscaling. For a lot of things out of bounds in this game, they oftentimes use the Pathologic 2 versions of this, but I guess not on this map. One thing that this map does have is a floating floating wheelbarrow out here, which I love. The bridge is missing. And this is the Pathologic 2 version of over here. Water's missing as well, apparently. But in Patho 3, this is like a... This is made out of brick in Pathologic 3. Pathologic 2 kind of looks like this. But really what I wanted to show is the end of day still water. Because that is super freaky. Yeah, this place where we come around and like we see the play for the day. Here, this is all this is just this big old skybox. How do I change the draw distance? What's the hotkey for that? I don't remember. But it's literally just a big giant skybox image with a big old wheel and whatever the fuck this thing is, and just the square of the map. But from down here, it's like super fucking convincing. That big wheel just does a lot of fucking work. Now, question, is she there in this version? She might be. Yeah, she is. Guess who's underneath the water? In every version of or like every instance of this map, Eva's just underneath the stage and the water. Like even when she's on stage or whatever and doing the play that we see, there is this version of Eva that's just down here, just I don't know why she's here. I think originally she was there as like as a holder asset to be able to like load her in quickly, but they just never removed her. But so she's just always there. And underneath still there is Georgie's over here for some reason. Yeah, load-bearing Eva and a load-bearing Georgie. There is a spot where like we see this Georgie silhouette. But it's not like we need him here in order to generate that silhouette though, because there's plenty of times they use a projected silhouette for other characters, and they don't appear here. It's only always ever Georgie here. It's bizarre. It's bizarre, I don't know. Is the invisible mirror here? Yeah. Invisible mirror is here. That's only... Yeah, here's another thing I can show off. In all versions of the Stillwater region, like not even like this end of day one, but like normal, anytime you like leave Stillwater, there is one mirror here, just in this corner, that is facing the wrong way. So you always have like one more mirror you can break, besides just the usual. Yeah, there it is. You can even kind of see it. It's so silly. This game is so silly. Let's see, Koshiev and then that's Skinner's. Trying to remember there's a few things going on with Skinner's. One fun thing about Skinner's is we have the Pathologic 2 version of the polyhedron here. I don't know why. It was like this in quarantine as well. They even have the tent here loaded in for some reason. One funny thing about all these outdoors maps is they use a lot of the copy and pasted geometry from Pathologic too. So, and they just like start with that as a starting base where they were adding things on. So you'll see a lot of remnants from Pathologic too, like all these lines in the ground from where they were carving where all the buildings are at. And inside here, where the termitary is, you can't really see it from here, but if you go from over here, yeah, there it is. That there is the pit where they put the old game skis, and there it is in Pathologic 2. It's right there. It gets cut off over here, but there's also a pit area for where Artemis' basement is. Yeah, here. It's right there. Oh, yo, hello. What are you? What are you doing here? Why are you doing here? Very strange. Where is it located? It is located right in this little crossing path. I wonder if this is where it was before, and then they decided they didn't want that there. It might be a signpost. I don't know. I kind of want to try and misload this area and see what kind of assets are becoming visible. But over here we also see Artemis' basement, a little back cave. A signpost? Yeah, could be a signpost. I never noticed that before. It's really funny. Are there any wheelbarrows? There are not. This asset was here in Pathologic 2 as well. In this little, like, area of, the northern area of, what's it called? Of the crude sprawl that we never go to in Pathologic 3. It's got full assets in here. Like, look, the whole, like, outdoor kitchen is here. They just... We never come here, but they're here. Little bits of Aspedy's house, and here's the graveyard. Oh, here's a funny thing about super funny thing about the graveyard. You will notice that on this map only, we have the entirety of the Pathologic 2 town loaded in. This is the, like, super far away texture asset that Pathologic 2 uses for its super far away objects. And it's just here. All of it. We can walk through the entire town. Where is, yeah, there's a theater in all its glory. We got the cape. We even have the missing building, the building that they deleted in Pathologic 3. That was there in Pathologic 2. Right in front of the still water. Why does the grave have so much town? Exactly. Why does it have so much town? Polyhedron is missing though. I love how you can still make out the mural on outside of Cat's house or Cat's room. Yeah, this is cool. This is fun. Let me see if this grave is here. Is it underground? Yeah, it is underground. When you're playing, you might notice that there's a little piece of metal sticking out of the ground here. When you're over here. And what that is that's this grave that's just underground. I think this is Isidor's grave, and it pops up once after Isidore gets buried. But that's there. It's just weird because none of the other graves function that way. Like Ruben's grave doesn't work like that. Neither does Laura's. Oh, Laska's, Grace's place. What's it called? Is it just Laska? It should be just Laska. Laska, we obviously never go into that little, like, area. But her map is here. It is ported, and I do make some changes to it. Obviously no collision, so we fall through the ground, but... and the lighting's broken. We go through here, and that hole that Laska had in the corner of her room, finally someone came by and put something over it to try and fix it. Can't see anything because there's no more fog, and so it's blinding outside. But they did start making changes to Grace's room. Let me see if I can't misload that area. What can we see? This should be the factory district. What can we see? Alright, so we have the disinfection lamps. We have some We got some placeholder text. Got some posters. We have some mystery placeholder boxes. I wonder what those are. The post is still here. It's not doing anything different. There's nothing else in the ground. Got the anti-vaccine graffiti. Is there anything over here? Oh, there's some audio sources. Where was that? Pathologic Institute? Yeah, again. I'll go there in just a sec. Where'd it go? I heard it. Where'd it go? There was a sound source. Oh well. So there's the Thanatica room. There's the 3 versions of Thanatica room. There's the good ending, the bad ending, and then there's the just Thanatica room. Okay, let's speedrun it then. Yeah, it's just the Thanatica room. I can change the daylight. Oh, the sign disappears. Weird. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's just a small little thing. Sadly, there's nothing in this central little closet. Butterfly cage? Here, let me get there. I can go inside it, actually. A very loud door. What is a very loud door? Which is the door you're talking about? One of these moves us. Oh no, I guess it doesn't work on this state. Oh, me just spamming it. Yeah, sorry about that. Where's Academy? Is it just capital? What's it called? Classroom P3 is just this one where we meet Uglia. It's just a simple box. Nothing too crazy here. Fuck, what's it called? The Academy. Test Institute is just Institute. H. Institute Hall. Has to be, yep. Yeah. I remember one of the patch notes early on was somebody was criticizing their positions on some of these chess sets. So one of the patch notes early on was to change them to be actual to be actually possible in a real game. I'm surprised the only thing they did with this room is just that like one little scene where we're about to meet Aglia. Like we haven't even met her, but it's just we're just only here for a quick second. Because in the quarantine demo, this is like a central hub area, or like that's the impression. There's nothing behind this door, but over here there are some hallways. In the quarantine demo, we were able to walk through these hallways. There's sadly nothing behind any of these doors. Yeah, we would walk from the Nanica room, enter through here, walk through here, and then enter through here. And all of these doors we could like do our thought bubble on, and there'd be like lore and Daniel like talking shit about his other peers and other professors and other students. And all of that was taken out. We see a little bit of like bits of like this where it's like a scheduling thing of like different what's the word, classes and stuff. Oh, I wonder if these are actually different, if they changed this from no, it's probably the same. I see Kierkegaard in the top right. Cat needs that for Friday at 11. There's a Kierkegaard is visiting and doing a lecture. Khlyebnikov also. But over here downstairs, in the quarantine this was blockaded off, but we could also debug our way down here. Was over here in this hallway where it says please be quiet, and it's a little ajar, and we could interact with this in the game state if we are in a game state. There's nothing behind it, but this is the door where the investigation room is in, where you are in a chair next with the investigator and stuff, and that's where that is. There's nothing else behind any of these doors. But yeah, let me zoom out. This is this is the entirety of the capital. It's just this little T intersection and this little Y intersection. There's this weird kid here who's staring at a movie theater. Apparently they used to call them electro theaters back in turn of the century. I guess other end of Russian Tsardom, or the turn of the revolution, I guess. Photografia. I can't read that. Typografia. Is that just a sign that says typography? Or typography? That's funny. There's some actors here. I wonder who these names are. Yeah. Anytime. Hope to see you again next time you come by. There's lots to explore. Have fun on your walk. And good night. I'm gonna call the stream here too. It's bedtime.